Hey friends, I'm coming on here today to share some of the projects I've been working on with my February-March Use It or Lose It stash. And this is using the In Bloom paper pad from Michaels, as well as some paper from the Glitter Girl by Shamil. I've been kind of adding the two paper pads together to use up as much as I can. And I've created some little ticket clusters, and I've done them in different sizes. So this one has 4 tickets. This one just has 2 tickets. I've even done a couple of like individual tickets. And I'm using a lot of those items like the shamrock, the butterfly, the bow, some of my cabochons and things from that Use It or Lose It stash. So I thought we would make a couple of these together. So let's move these aside. And I think the idea behind these is you could use them as a full strip on a project, or you could tear them off and then have little individual tickets. And I cut these out using my Cricut. So I did two different pattern papers. So I did this pink and this green, and then I cut out a bunch of little glittered hearts. I did these circles and these little hearts with my Cricut. I did some butterflies, and then I did the ticket shapes to go in the middle. And I did this style of ticket and this style with the little punches. So just to kind of mix things up. So I have a few of these already put together. I was just playing around with some of my things. This little guy and this love sticker here is actually from one of the sticker sheets I wanted to use up. So I think I have 2 stickers left. This sticker, and I think I have like an arrow sticker to use. And let's see, I have this one. I've used a bunch of my little flower cabochons. And I have this one. And then I also have these little tiny mini labels that I cut with my Cricut as well. So let's grab this green one and let's start decorating. Let's go ahead and decorate a base. And I kind of decorate these really easy. If you want to give this more dimension, you can, of course, like I did with the little mini rosette and this. So this is really chunky, or you could keep it super flat like this one. That's all preference. And I'm using some of my Hobby Lobby stickers, the bees, these Rosie Studios sentiments, and these Easter stickers from Hobby Lobby. I also have my crocodile, my glue gun, and I have some sequins, my little gem tool here, and I also have my tiny attacher in case I want to use that. So let's start by making one of the tickets. So I'm going to start by adding one of the hearts down. I've been kind of doing the same thing, kind of the hearts and different things down just to kind of keep it simple. So we're going to add the gold heart. And then I have these little chipboard pieces here. So they are chipboard, and then I use my acrylic markers to paint them. Let's do that, and then maybe let's grab one of these butterflies that was created for me. So let's add the flower down. And I used one of these flowers on this one here and put one of the flowers in the middle, but this time I think I'm going to add this little butterfly. So we'll add our little butterfly. And then let's grab a sentiment. Let's do this sweet. And we will just pop that on here. And then maybe we'll do a little cluster of sequins there. Let's do maybe blue and pink. And then maybe we'll grab a small yellow. Or that one's like a iridescent. I think we're going to start with the pink one. And we'll add the blue. And then I'm going to flip this little iridescent one over and add that one down. Okay, there we go. And this one is done, just cleaning up those glue strings. And then all I'm doing is just adding a swipe of glue on the back and adding it down. Let's pick one of these. Let's do maybe this one next. All right. Let's maybe make one more together. Let's use the gold, and I have a flower here that I want to use. So maybe we'll add that, and let's see, do we want to add the arrow down below? Maybe we won't use the actual arrow. Let's cut the arrow part of this off. And just use it as like a rectangle. And then I'm going to go ahead and pop this side up using a piece of my foam tape to kind of match. So we're going to add some foam tape. Let's add this across the center. That's shiny gold paper. And then let's do the flower. And do we want to do a larger heart, or do we want to do this small heart? I don't know, I'm kind of liking the small heart. So let's do the small heart. And then I just stapled the heart on here with my tiny attacher. So let's do that. And let's see. Do you want to add another one of these butterflies on here? That kind of covers up the heart. I've got this little bee cabochon. This covers up the heart as well, but that's kind of cute. Let's see. We could also do another sentiment. What about another sentiment here? That one looks a little big. I think this one's going to cover up that heart. But I kind of like that one. Let's do that. Let's do another sentiment. And I'm going to add a little extra adhesive behind our sentiment here. All right, let's add that one down. And then let's pick this one with the butterfly going this way. Add a little bow and the ladybug. All right, there we go. Super cute. And then once I have it decorated, or you could do this before you have it decorated, that's completely up to you, is I take my crocodile, and for this one, I did a large heart, and for this one, I did the small little flower, and I actually think I like the larger heart, so that's what I'm going to do on this one. And punch my hole. Grab a heart. I got that upside down. Let's fix that right side. And then put these in and punch. And then you have this really fun ticket strip that you could do so many different things with it, or take the tickets apart. These would be cute across a bag topper on the front of a mini album if you wanted to keep them together. There's so many cute things that you can use these for. So thank you so much, guys, for stopping by and crafting with me. I'm having so much fun using this month's Use It or Lose It stash. So I'm trying to do like springy Easter things and do some other things besides cards this month, but I'll definitely create a couple cards just because I like to give my mom an Easter card. So I'll definitely do a couple cards using this paper stash as well. Hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!